tired. I'm emotional, beat. I am physically beat. What's up, Benji? How you doing this morning, man? How you feeling on this Sunday? Man, I'm beat emotionally, physically, all of the above, bro. I am beat. I'm beat. I'm beat. And I'm trying to hang in there, man, but with this flood shit and this cleanup and man, just trying to get up out of here. Still no hot water. Still no gas. Still, the landlord still hasn't pulled up the carpet, so it still smells like mildew and mold. Worser. My hair is just chilling now, man, getting some air. Another day, today makes a full week. This stuff, man. Yeah, I looked at it since since yesterday. I think only $10 got donated. Well, all yesterday, $10 got donated. But yeah, I ain't been on there in a couple hours because it ain't moved in a while. I said we gotta go 5,000 so we can move out of here, pack up our stuff, U-Haul, first month's rent, security deposit, just replacing the baby stuff. You saw like 2K on there. When you see that? Last time I seen it was, yeah, you probably saw some. Yeah, you probably saw something different. Last time I was on there was at 14. Yeah, that's probably hell yeah. I wish it was. I wish it was at that. I motherfucking wish. I mean, I'm gonna go on there when I get off of here, but yeah, I ain't been on there. It's it's people. I told you, it's people that used my videos and made a GoFundMe, and they raised more money than me. It's people that's in this neighborhood. They started GoFundMe because of the flood. Man, they raised some of them at $8,000 right now, some at $10,000. I'm like, damn, we only needed five. Like these motherfuckers that surpassed us, and I'm like, I don't know, it's crazy, but yeah. Yeah, it was probably a different one. But hey, I'm gonna speak that up into existence. Shit, I hope that motherfucker climbed to that today. you know, I need a shower bad, man. And yeah, the landlord came yesterday. I had went live on here yesterday when I got into it with his when he was saying landlord saying it ain't his responsibility and shit and all this. You want to sit down? Talking about what, the flood? You coming back out? Huh? Well, yeah, you were saying you can't. As far as you breathe, I mean, breathing in there. Where's like you was on the GoFundMe today? Go in there and let me see and let me know. What I don't know if my phone's stuck or something. Or what is it? Hold on, my girlfriend finished. She checking now. Oh yeah, yeah. You was looking at somebody different. She said it said the same thing. Yeah. That ain't two. That ain't 2,000. It's been at that since for the last 2 days. Hell yeah, I bet. Shit, usually they say like, oh, you been sharing it, you been hell yeah, I share it, posting that motherfucking shit, sharing. That's the man. I'm beyond sharing that motherfucking. We got to replace the baby stuff. She finna be 36 weeks pregnant. We lost half of the baby stuff. Well, we got to move out of here. Landlord said he not tearing up the carpet. He ain't gonna. So now we got to move. He let her out her lease, right? So she's looking for a place. We ain't got nowhere to go right now, so I'm trying to get her out of here. I'm trying to get her and my son out of here. At least into a hotel or some shit. Well, my wife, she went to the emergency room yesterday morning because her feet is so swole. I ain't never seen nobody's feet that swole or swell. But yeah, they said they swell because of the size of the baby and you know. But she's been coughing. She was telling them like, man, I've been coughing, since this flood. It's because of the mold, and the doctor said, yeah, like by you breathing, her and my son been coughing a lot. And they were saying, yeah, because of you inhaling that. But that's why during the daytime, we try to be outside. We try to be outside during the daytime, unless she need to lay down, or unless my son want to lay down, or me. But for the most part, we be out here. We had my guy. He had went to. I mean, he had got his. My guy Goldmouth that be on here. He had got his dinner last night. We got us some cousin subs. Um, our gas. We ain't got gas here. Um, the heat. We ain't got heat here. We ain't got no hot water. So we was very appreciative of that. Very appreciative of that, man. Cause it's crazy. It's been a week since the storm. And like I said, no hot water, no gas. Shit, I'm glad it ain't cold out and we needed heat because we wouldn't have it, right? So, but yeah, the landlord he's not trying to do nothing. This thing still look. You see that he ain't even patched that up. He hasn't did anything, nothing, nothing. And I was on live yesterday. Well, you're a good person. You didn't deserve a flood that ruined your house. Hey, good looking, Benji. I appreciate that. But I was on live yesterday on YouTube when the landlord came and he called me an idiot. It's on there. The live is up. If y'all want to go in there. Go into the comments. It'll tell you what mark to skip to. But man, listen. He called me an idiot. He said a lot of stuff to me. A lot of stuff. He said it's not his fault she's pregnant. He said who's going to tear up the carpet and you're the landlord. What you mean? This is like being a landlord. There's a responsibility that comes with that, right? Hey, that's a dog in the street right there. You see that down there? See that dog in the street? You see it now? them people house that you was like, you never seen them move in. She, I think I look. Oh shit. Yeah, it's a dog in the street down there. But yeah, the landlord, he didn't want to. He don't want to do nothing, man. He don't want to do nothing. But yeah, after I had to be the bigger person. It took a lot of me not to, respectful. I ain't get even when he called me an idiot. I didn't call him one. That's not me anymore. That it ain't me no more. That's all. I just ain't finna. 10 years ago, anybody that know me, they will tell you what I would have did. Yeah, the video up, bro. Bro, listen. I was on live on YouTube, and the landlord came yesterday. Everything was recorded, right? Everything was recorded. It's up on my YouTube. Go on there. It tells you what mark to go. Go into the comments. It's a live. It's a live from yesterday. But go into comments. It'll tell you what mark to skip to. But yeah, he called me an idiot. Told me, man, he said a lot of shit. Said a lot of shit. Like I said, he ain't did nothing. He don't want to do nothing to fix this. He prefers he he said he prefers for us to move out where he can have the time to fix the apartment. And he's not in a rush. And that's so backwards. He called me an idiot. Dude, I had 150 people watching me live when that happened. I had 150 people watching me live on YouTube when he said that. When that happened. And like I said, the video is up. I wish I could screen share out of went there. But yeah, it's so crazy, man, how he was talking to me, and once again, I had to be the bigger person. She says, you still what? Eating? It's a lot of old people over here. But yeah, I walked about 5 blocks yesterday. They was giving away some free stuff and cleaning supplies. Man, I walked down there. Here go the box right here. Man, do you know? So it's a lot of older people that live over here. So I got the whole box and distributed it over here. So this whole box was filled with hygiene kits and stuff like cleanup kits. So I carried it all the way here, and I had my son and his friends go to everybody's door and take them one. Some of them too. Um, yeah, they was giving out stuff. I'm on 81st. I said they was on 77th. They was on 77th. So I walked down there, got some stuff. They was, giving out snacks and food. But yeah, he called me an idiot. Look at this shit. But it's a lot of people that was on that live. It's a lot of people that watched it. But yeah, he called me an idiot. He said I didn't know what I was talking about. He told me that it wasn't sewer. He said it wasn't. He said that's not sewer water that got in the house. It's not. It don't have feces in it. Which that I told him. I said, you know what? You're the uneducated one because you don't know what you're talking about. You do not know what you're talking about. But the news, he heard the conversation. He watched the video on the YouTube and heard what the landlord said, and he wanted to do a story on it because, like I said, how can you, how can this be your response, right? When you're a landlord, right? One of your tenants is 35 weeks pregnant, and you have a lot of older women. I mean, a lot of older people as tenants. It, well, home, if I ever get some money, I'ma donate to you. Man, listen, bro. Keep it with it. Hey, that's one thing I tell people, bro. If you can't, don't delete. Don't. One thing I ask, just share it, bro. Just share it. if you can't, donate nothing, bro, I appreciate it. I promise you, I appreciate it, even if you can't. But share it. Oh, she doing her birthday, September 2nd. Yep, September 2nd. Yeah, we waiting. Yeah, a lot of weight, a lot, and she's just eating. Yeah, all she do is eat. Well, I'm getting on. Well, I don't know how long this shit gonna take, man. But yeah, this shit it's just crazy, bro. Then we had so much baby shit, right? That got ruined. Like she finna be 36 weeks pregnant. So imagine how much shit a motherfucker had. Like we lost a lot of baby shit, man. A lot of baby shit. Those in Benji Coleman style. Anything worth a lot break. Just things that got sentimental value. Or clothes. You see all this shit out here. The house was damaged. Everybody's house was damaged. People grown. Exactly, Zally. Exactly, bro. But yeah, Benji, like if a flood happened, we stay on the lower unit. You see, we stay on the lower unit. You see that line right there in that corner? That's where the water. That's where the water went up to. But water came crashing down. Water came in through the vents. It came in through. It bust in through the basement windows. You know, but the water. The whole basement was filled to the top with water. All water was all in there, and it came to the basement steps. All the videos is on my YouTube and shit, right? But water came into the house about 4 inches, right? So the water, the carpet. Let me show you. Hold on. For anybody that didn't see, I'm finna show y'all what the landlord. I'm finna show y'all what the landlord solution is to the problem. This what he has in our living room. So the landlord trying to save. He trying to save it. Trying to save the carpet. He trying to save the house. So he has industrial fans throughout our home. All this do is we have incense lit. We have to light incense. He got this in here, right? Cause he's trying to save the carpet. He don't want to pull it up. He don't want to pull it up. And so we got a lot of stuff that was in here that was ruined and damaged. And, a lot of baby stuff was in here. A lot of stuff was ruined. A lot of stuff in here was ruined. Look at, dude, water. I got the videos up on my YouTube, but water was in every part. Feces. The water was so dirty. So by the landlord drying this up, that's all he's doing is drying it up. He's not cleaning. Oh my God, it smells so bad. That's all he's doing is drying it up, right? He's not he's not cleaning it or anything. That's it, just drying it up. So what are you doing about the cleaning? But by him being the landlord, I I don't know. I don't know, man. But he got all these fans in our house. These industrial fans. I tried to save as much shit as I can. Anything you see in bags has to be thrown out. Was affected. Clothes that was on the ground. Because we had a lot of clothes that was on the ground that was affected by the water. And now we gotta wait. We can't put stuff on the curb like that until the pickup people come around. Um, so like I told you, the daytime we try to be out here. We try to be outside so we don't smell this. My son Avion, he still asleep. That's why he's in there. He's still asleep. But once we wake up, we come out here. No hot water. No, we ain't been able to use the stove. We can't cook. No gas. Uh, it's just crazy, man. Man, gross ain't even a word. This shit look. This shit stank. The electrical meters, the furnace, like all that shit was in the basement. Hey, can y'all hear and see me? Can you hear me and see me, bro? Damn. Hey, can you see me and hear me? My one viewer, can you see me? Can you hear me? Just send a heart if you can, something. Well, damn, if anybody can see and hear me, say something. If you can't hear me, got plenty cracks on. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, I need a shower so bad, man. I need a shower so bad. Who, me? I'm going. Y'all can go first. Like I got to marinate in there. I'm just going. I got to stand under the water for minutes. Can y'all hear? Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Ain't nobody said nothing. I don't know whether to keep talking or what. Cause I don't know if y'all can hear me, if y'all can see me. All it takes is one person. One person to say they hear me. Can anybody hear me? Can anyone see me? Cause I cannot. I don't. I don't know if y'all commenting or what. Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Man, your shit. Look how big. Oh, I want to show them, but huh? You said what? I can show them, huh? Look how. Can y'all, I don't even know if they can fucking see. Look how swole her feet is. Look this one. She's pregnant. 35 weeks. Finna be 36. Oh, the baby already 7.5 pounds. Already. Look at that. Oh my God. Man, y'all should see her stomach. Her stomach is like boop boop. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't see y'all comments if y'all commenting or something. Let me see something. Give me your phone once. I'm finna check myself. Well, go on YouTube. You got a breakfast sandwich? Huh? That's what it looked like. Cause the jelly in between your legs on the ground. Hope today is better than yesterday for you, bro. Gold mouth, what it do, man? You know, I was just saying how okay, I was just saying how we ain't got no heat and shit. Still, I mean, no hot water, no hot water, no fucking can't use the stove. I was just saying how we ain't got no nigga, I bet shit. It's crazy, man. When you, hey, you notice that you sleep better when you be stressing and you be like going through shit. Like, that's when I sleep like a baby, man. I sleep like a baby. Then I wake up and be back to reality. Like, damn, man. Like this shit, like, dude. Just 2 weeks ago, we had a room full of new baby shit. Man, just it seemed like so much shit was in order, man. I swear to God. Then boom, we get that punk ass storm, and it's like everything went downhill from there. Every fucking thing, baby clothes, all us, as far as like man, motherfucker can't even wash they ass like they want to, right? No hot water, can't even cook, right? Can't even cook. If it wasn't for my boy Goldmouth, you know, providing us with cousins last night, man, I don't know what a motherfucker would have ate. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I don't give a fuck if man, listen, we ain't never seen this type of shit here before. But if I ever see somebody, ain't have to say nothing, bro. Oh man, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about that type of shit, bro. I give props for that shit, do it, bro. Like I said, nigga, I'm the type I don't never watch a motherfucker struggle in front of me, nigga. Never. Swear to God, never. If it's in my like, it's so many times, bro. Me and my family been in the car and be driving, and we'll come across a homeless person, and I give them so much money, right? They'll be so happy. My girl used to be like, "How much did you give them?" And sometimes I wouldn't tell her, right? And I'd be like, "Why?" I'm like, "Why you ask me that?" She's like, "Cause when you give them money, they be so happy." I'm like, man, I give them something because, first of all, you never know when you gonna be in that situation. You never know when you gonna need that help. I know, nigga, man, all the shit I've been through, that'll make a motherfucker day. You homeless and the motherfucker come across and say, you know what, bro, go clean yourself up. Go have you a good meal where you ain't gotta worry about nothing for that day. Nothing. And I done did that several times, right? Countless, and I don't do that shit so motherfuckers can do shit for me. I do it because I know how shit is. But I didn't been in the car with motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say their names and who they is, but I didn't been in the car with motherfuckers that then pulled up and ripped up $100 bill in front of some bitches, right? Just to stunt, right? I done seen a motherfucker burn $100 bill during a video just to stunt. And you just look like them type of people pathetic, man. Like, what? I wish I would burn some money, or man, I wish I motherfucking would. Like, I wish I would, bro. Like, when you get older, man, you gotta start. You at some point you gotta start thinking like an adult and like a man. Like my even before this shit happened, bro, my family is the only thing that I be worried about. Like even times that we struggle, right? I'd be like, y'all get y'all something to eat. Long as y'all me watching them eat and making sure they straight, man, that makes me straight. I'm cool. That makes me stop stressing. You know what I'm saying? It's times where you know motherfuckers, it's time for everybody to get some shoes, but hey, somebody gotta bite the bullet. Hey, you know what? Y'all get y'all shit. I'm cool. Y'all make sure, no, I make sure y'all straight. You get what I'm saying? And cause I know a motherfucker would do it for me. All them years I was battling addiction, guess what? My girl could have been like, man, You bum ass nigga, it's over. Left me, whatever. She's a good woman, never been on drugs, never drunk, never been on drugs, right? Work at the hospital. Good woman. She could have been left me. Are you on drugs? Oh, you ain't trying to kick that shit? But guess what? She believed in me, and it paid off, right? Cause I kicked that shit. I was able to kick that shit. I've been, it's finna be 5 months. What, next week? 5 months that I've been clean. 5 months I've been sober. So that's why I go so hard for them. Cause I know a motherfucker do it for me. They have did it for me. So that's why when I see them going through this type of shit, it beats me. It beats the fuck out of me. But shit, what the fuck can you? Like I've been trying to tell people these past few days, man. We ain't fortunate like other people. We the only black people on this block. The only. Look, let me show you. Hold on. You see that? White. And I love my neighbors. I swear to God I do. I promise you. We all fuck with each other. But I'm saying, like, we ain't got no family we can call and be like, hey, we finna come over there for a few days. We finna take a shower and a motherfucker embrace us. No. No, we ain't got that. And I've been trying to tell people like shit. We had a home. This was our home. Like, we don't have family. All we got is each other. And shit, when when some shit like this happen, what the fuck? Like, we ain't got options that other people got. We ain't got the resources. We've been calling the Red Cross every day since Tuesday. It's Sunday. Do they still ain't came for neither one of us. And this is what we did, right? Because it's two of us, right? So what we did was I called the Red Cross, and then she called off of her phone. So we put in two different orders, right? On Tuesday, we put in two different orders, like just to kind of speed it up, right? And then she like, well, mine's we gonna keep for us, and then hers she gonna give to the neighbors, because like I said, it's all old people that live over here. Man, listen, they ain't called me back, they ain't called her back, and we call every day on them, talking about they making the list, they getting the truck ready, they'll be to us today. Man, they ain't seen the Red Cross yet. Bro, I feel like half the people on this block just came from the Oprah Winfrey show, and they just came from the Oprah Winfrey giveaway. So you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, because everybody's cars was damaged in the storm, in the flood. So a lot of their cars got towed, and now they got rentals now. So now I feel like all of them came from the motherfucking Winfrey giveaway. You get a car, you get a car. It's so many fucking new cars out here, man. Well, I'm pretty sure they rentals. Pretty sure of that. But it's so many cars, man. And that, it's crazy. I tried to document this whole thing, right? Because I call myself doing content. I tried to document this whole thing from the storm. You know, I tried to document everything. And to find out that people has been using my videos for their own little shit, their own little GoFundMe, and it's exceeded mine. Like, hell yeah, I feel defeated. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't feel defeated, right? Who wouldn't? Look at this shit. Just look. Who wouldn't feel defeated? I did. I felt so defeated. I felt beat. I'm like, damn, they used my footage. Like, and they came to me. They had me thinking that they was finna. The footage was for the insurance company, right? Like, and certain people had me thinking that the footage was for you know, just for records, right? Okay. Well, some people talk too much, right? And a few people came up to me, you know, because I guess they were so excited, right? And he said, hey, the videos you sent me of the flood, yeah. The videos I asked you for, yeah. Man, we started a GoFundMe, and people we already raised such and such. Like, what? Like, and it's nothing, not jealousy, none of that. I'm never jealous of no one. I was just in my feelings over the fact that it was made off of my videos, that I risked to take, of this storm shit. Like, my family going through enough right now. Like, We got a baby that's coming any day, and half the shit is damaged. Half of the fucking shit is you mother. And then look at this, man. The mildew is coming out of here so strong. I swear to God. Oh my God. It's like if you had on some goggles where you could see mildew, man, it'd be so much coming out this right now. And it's coming up through the whole house. It's coming through the vents. It's coming, you know what I'm saying? It's coming up through everywhere, man. Shit is just, what the fuck? I just want to, you know how sometimes you want to cry, but the right, you're not around the right people, or like you don't want to cry and then, like, cause my girlfriend, like, she's the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the chick, right? Like I do everything, right? So I'm like the stay-at-home mom. Like she's the dad, right? She the one. My girlfriend, she makes the call. She's the boss. Me and Avion, we go to her to ask for shit. I'm just kind of like, standby. she said, why are you sitting up there telling these people that you is the man of the house? I work for you. I work for you. No, I'm trying to, I gotta make a motherfucker smile, man. After this shit, sometimes, hey, when the motherfuckers say I gotta smile, I gotta smile to keep from crying. This brings that to a whole nother level. Then, like I said, I was on YouTube live yesterday when the landlord came. As soon as I opened the door, he said he got to calling me idiots. He got to saying disrespectful stuff to me because he was mad that we was on the news. And even though we never said nothing about him on the news, right? Neither one of us did. Even if we did, so what? But we didn't. But the fact that he was more worried about what was said on the news than the property or the mold or the mildew or all the other stuff that's going on, or us not having no hot water, or us not having no gas, barely having electricity. Electricity keep cutting on and off. News people say if the basement was flooded, do not plug in nothing in the electricity in the basement. But the landlord, but anyway, I'm recording yesterday. The landlord come. He don't know I'm recording, but he calls me idiot. Say, I said this, I did this to him and that, and I said, man, you got obligations to clean this up and to fix this at least. The carpet is your responsibility. He said it isn't. He said it's not his fault. She's pregnant. He said who's going to pull up the carpet? So basically, he lost the whole booklet on responsibility and landlord. Like he don't know what it means to be a landlord. Like, and I was baffled. Like I said, I'm glad I was going live when that happened, so it's documented, right? It's documented. It's on YouTube. I didn't put it on my Facebook. It's documented. What the fuck, like? That ain't how you treat people that's been paying you rent. But not only that, like we ain't just been paying you rent. Like it's been an equal exchange. We pay you rent because we're staying in your property. So it's an equal exchange. It's not no one way thing, but you know, just like he expect things of us, we expect things of him. He expected us to clean up the inside of our house, far as like from the flood and the shit. Why we can't expect nothing for him to do? Let me know when y'all get that answer. Let me know when y'all get that answer, man. Cause I ain't got it. And you know what? These landlords and these slumlords, this what they do, and they gonna continue to do it as long as we let them. I told somebody the other day, I said, man, if my race stuck together like other races, bro, it would be so crazy, right? And by me having to GoFundMe, I go and look at other people GoFundMe's. Not only that, it's people that's suffering from the flood just like us, and that started GoFundMe's. Listen, when I tell you out of everybody that started a GoFundMe from this flood, Everybody has surpassed $5,000 raising. It's some people at $8,000. Like, I'm like, what the fuck they need all that money for? Like, we only need five, to move and replace shit and to, for expenses and shit. Like, bruh, that shit is crazy. And I'm like, how they stick together though, right? How they all come together. My race don't do that. Or at least I can say my race don't do that shit here. Or everybody don't do it. Some people do, but it was crazy. Like I said yesterday, this ain't that world. This ain't the world that, oh well, I'm a helping person. I help people when they in need. So, oh, since I need help, people are gonna help me. No, this is not that kind of world. No, that ain't how that ain't how it works. That's how it should work, yes, but no, that is not how it works. It's just bad. It's like the good people get did the worst. We get did the we go through the most, man. We go through the most. What's happening, dog? Yeah, we go through the most. Sure. Then you got people making fun of people. You know, you know how much it took for me to put my pride to the side and make these videos and ask for help. It take a lot for a man to do some shit like that. And some people don't understand that. Some people do. Some people understand that, but it's some that they don't understand. A man, that's pride is a lot. And I hate asking people for help, because I feel like I'm a man, I'm grown, but you know, in going through life, I found out, everybody needs help at some point, and it's okay to ask for help. Gabriel, she raised it. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's cool to ask for help. What makes you less of a man is if you when you don't ask for help. That's what makes you less than a man. So imagine if we was going through this, right, and I'm sitting up there saying, oh yeah, I ain't gonna, y'all are my responsibility. I ain't gonna ask for help. I'm a man, and I'm letting my family suffer. I'm letting them starve because my pride, because I don't want to ask for help. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Huh? No, I don't like that shit though. No, no. Huh? You said what? I can't hear you. The news? Oh, you said content? I don't know. Probably so. Probably so. Oh, he said I found out where the mice is living. He said there's lots of mice in there. Oh my God. Now we got a mice problem, guys. Now we got a fucking mice. You heard him, Gabriel? Wow, we got a mice problem, guys. It's always something. It's always something. He said I found out where the mice are living. He said, "Oh, it's a lot of mice. It's plenty of mice. It's lots of them." Hey, y'all, I'm finna get off of here, man. Try to start my day. Start this shit, man. Figure out what's the next move, man. Hey, I got all the links in the description. But y'all know how to reach me, man. Y'all be smooth. How y'all be smooth, man.